Hello, everyone. Welcome to X's and O's with LeRoy Butler, and we're going to go right to the Vikings game and show you some impressive work by Jordan Love. And we don't know. That's the next play. So this play, the Vikings did this a lot. They brought a lot of guys up to the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes.
So it's up to Jordan Love to try to figure out who's coming and who is not coming. So looking at this, just at this juncture, what is Jordan Love looking at?
See, my thing is the protection has to be. Remember the first time they played, you didn't know if they were coming. They were faking back and forth. You have to say, really, I want to count. This guy, and this guy. If they're going to bring what we call casino blitz, now I got to make sure I can slide the line and keep Aaron in, of course, Jones in, but I got my tight end off the ball who can pick up double here or pick up this guy. Mm-hmm. So if it is that, the matchup is going to be right here if they're just going to bring casino. But in his mind, this is not casino because they got a guy this deep already in the middle, who's already giving it away. Mm-hmm. And I've seen these guys, the nickelback has already turned like it's some kind of a zone. So I think I'm going to get what I've been scripted all week. Yeah. That Matt LaFleur, in this formation, they're going to give you some version of a cover 2, and we got to make them pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which typically, you get a cover 2, you want to throw it right down the middle of the field.
Down the middle. That's your progression.
And what he's anticipating is that this guy will kind of float to that safety position back there.
Yeah, because you're thinking this guy, he got to go here.
Right.
And then one of these linebackers got to defend the middle, and these guys got to roll up on that side.
Okay, so we see the start of it.
Yeah, so what they did was, they did bring 2 and 2. They got 4 guys, 5 to take the 4. So Jordan said, I got time to go through my progression. They dropped the lineman. For whatever reason, they flooded this half of the field.
They sure did.
And they rolled it up. So they got numbers. But again, at this point, it's up to 11. If Reed can read, he got to read it too, as well as the quarterback.
Yeah.
What coverage is this? Because if he thinks it's cover 2, take the middle. If it's, maybe it's a cover 3 or a cover 4, then when he goes here, maybe I'll come out here and I'll still be open. But one thing about it, I will say this, though, Tom, backside means a lot when you're trying to get the play you want. And 85 is here, 2nd and 10, and then you got your guy here, pretty much a decoy, but stay out here.
Right.
Don't bring traffic
because
into
there's
the area.
a safety back here.
Yes.
And you're trying to influence him to get to the side, right?
Yeah, make him stay over here. You don't want to bring him over.
Right.
And see, but Love has he got a good vision now down the middle, so the safety don't really know.
Yeah. It's possible he could have gone here too.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick.
Yep.
Especially, and maybe if they had brought 5 or 6, then maybe that's his option is quick. Because you see him looking back right away.
But with 5 and really to check down, I got plenty of time to go through.
Right.
All they got to do is protect.
Good read on his part.
Yeah, great job.
Okay, so here we are again.
So now at this point, he said, oh, my God, they gave me the coverage I've scripted because this guy's still over here for whatever reason.
Yep.
And this corner's over here, and he's in the hook. Now I just got to beat this guy. That's it. Because right now he could throw the check down here, and Aaron Jones would get a
huge. He's going to get the first down.
Oh, yeah, he'll get the first down. But all week, LaFleur and Clemens have said if they're in this coverage, and they didn't bring just 4 guys, they brought 4 guys, try to hit that referee.
Because you're basically, all you have to do is throw over this linebacker's head.
Yes.
Because this guy's too far out, and he's got to consider Dobbs.
Yep.
This guy even has to, I don't know who's supposed to take Jones underneath.
Right.
Maybe these two, and his job is just to get up the field. Right?
Yeah, and one real quick point for Kraft. crafty. Although it's here, if this guy who's there, we can't see him. If he runs here, they keep the safety here.
Yeah.
See, right now, Love is looking here. It would have brought him over.
Right.
And then he would have to come off of him and go to this check down or somebody else, or if he came in there. So, but if he comes over here and you run a corner, you're gonna be wide open.
Yeah.
But I think he kind of drifts, and it really didn't affect the play, but it could in your film study. But the throw was a laser, as you'll see, because look at that. I mean, it's already the perfect trajectory. He's wide open, and he's running a great route, but he's also open.
Yeah,
So it's
right, he is.
bringing it here, but the safety is too late now. The safety is already too wide.
Well, you're banking this guy. You're banking Jaden Reed is going to be faster to the end zone, and that's your luck.
And there you go. And see, once you see, go back one, once you see a guy's name, it's a touchdown. Yeah. Whenever you see a guy's name, and they're trailing, it's bad news. And that was a big play.
Yeah, that was
Big
a pretty
play.
play, and then it was a great read by Jordan Love. Okay, now this is a simpler play, but to me it shows how much command he's in. It's 3rd and 8. Oops. Oh, well.
I'll do it.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh,
But the thing about it, though, is the protection, because this guy's a free runner. And I think they may have blown this. I'm just
The Vikings
guessing.
might have?
I'm guessing because you have everybody up here. Taylor comes through. You got a good ball. Now, okay, says, Love said, I got a free guy running. I got to get this ball out. And because you got a free runner, I just hoping I have chemistry with Heath to just sit down right there because you are I mean, I've seen receivers just keep running right on through and he gets sacked.
Right.
You got to have chemistry to just hook up. Whatever the route is, there's the first down. Just go in an open spot and turn around, the ball should be there. But again, you got this guy free rushing. But you'll see the next picture, Tom. I think he might have blown this because when he leaves, he's open right away. You got 2 other receivers out there.
Yeah, and this guy's got to hold his ground for 2 receivers over here. And this guy's, wow, he's totally turned this way, expecting cut across the middle.
Yeah, because he's not even looking at the check down.
He's taking probably that as a check down. Yeah, don't you think maybe there was supposed to be a guy here, check down. Maybe that's him. 20? Is that possible?
Yeah, see, I'm thinking he wasn't supposed to come because in a perfect world, Tom slides out, 76 spots, slides out, and they can still cover it. And now, you know what? You can take that shot right there.
Oh, yeah.
Heath can just keep going.
Same thing with the linebacker having to cover.
Exactly. But good chemistry and good coaching. Have your guy, he's open, turn around, he's wide open. Look at there. It's wide open.
Yeah, and remember that it's 3rd and 8. So here's the first down marker. So you don't really have to take it that far. This was a big first down. And 20 does get to him, but he just gets rid of the ball so quickly. That's an easy first down. Good read.
That's good chemistry for a receiver who doesn't have a lot of experience.
Yeah.
But say, listen, I know, just sit down, I'm open, catch it and go.
That's the one thing about their young receivers is that they don't seem to blow a ton of routes or reads and things like that.
And another thing, you remember early in the year they had a lot of drops. Hadn't had a lot of drops.
No, not a lot of them.
And that makes a difference. That's the difference between close to 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns, 11 picks, than maybe having half that guy catching the ball cleanly.
Yep. Okay, so I want to show you a really well-designed A.J. Dillon run, and then we'll go on defense.
We'll do it.
Okay, so we're going to look at this running play, and we'll have 2 shots of the start of the play. And one is with Harrison Smith, their stud safety right there. He's going to come down and tell this guy, you come back. I'm coming up to the line of scrimmage here. I see something and I'm going to go for it, right? So
Yep.
what would be the purpose of him coming up there and telling that guy to move off the line?
Because he got a short split. They got short splits, and you got both tight ends off. So odds are it's a run play, and he's just disguising. So he's gonna come up, tell this guy to get back, and they kind of get an 8-man front in a way to stop the run because it's a run formation, and you got 28 in the game. The odds are analytics say when he's in the game, it's a high probability of run. Mm-hmm. But if you block it correctly, it don't matter. And I think on this particular play, you're going to see that everybody was on the same page.
Now, as they're switching spots, Jordan Love, does the helmet thing. So all the other guys will too. You see Kraft pointing something. So it makes me wonder either it's a dummy audible or he audibled to a run play for some reason.
Well, he still got the numbers. Because you got a 4-man line. All these guys are kind of walking around, which I don't like that. Anytime guys are standing straight up,
yeah, you hate that.
You got to be ready to play. Nobody's ready to play, so I'm not surprised this play went. But both of the guys are standing up. So in their nickel or their 3 safeties, when Musgrave get back, you can go a stretch play either way, bootleg and hit one of these guys in a tight end run, what we call a snake route, off of play action. So all that stuff is in play. So in Jordan's film study, if he feels like it's not a blitz, 8-man front, we still got the numbers, you can stick with the run because they can block it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what we see is, Harrison Smith came on up from up here.
Yep.
And now he's going to come. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys to block.
Your 8-man front.
Your 8 men in the box for sure.
And you can almost, by 74 pulling, you got 2 pullers with him in 85. So 28 has to be patient and let it work itself out. And then you got to get this block here, which is amazing. And then Big Ben can make his block. And now your pullers can seal these guys.
Yeah.
And he's a non-factor.
85 has to take out 22, and 74 has to take out 40. And it's almost like a little bit of a counterplay, isn't it? Because these guys are going this way.
Absolutely. As a misdirection play, too. Because what you're setting up, Tom, for this guy to take a few steps, and then these guys fake like they're blocking, and then you hit them deep. And that's in play, too. But again, when Musgrave get back, off of this play, you can, bootleg and hit him all the way over here.
Right.
There's a lot of things you can do.
He can sneak through and,
Yep.
Okay.
And now, if you're 28, you're thinking, okay, I'm going to trust my brothers, man. They're going to make these seal blocks, and there you go. But
Good block by Kraft.
Yeah, it's a very good block by him, because if he don't make that block, he'll come and make the tackle. And then Walker has to seal the backside. Because how many times you seen a guy come in?
Yeah. And Myers is doing that. I mean, he is literally taking that guy and on the shoulder there. And look at Zach Tom pushing that guy out.
Unbelievable. And also, look at the quarterback. He don't know who has the ball. But if he was loafing, like some quarterback they'll give and they won't even carry the fake out, then you got to set him up. If this guy starts running down here, then you keep it. But he doesn't know if Jordan has it or not. That's why he's stopping. He don't know.
Right.
Otherwise, he just keep running and try to make the tackle. So that's a good job by Love there.
And Dylan gets a good 10 yards. If he doesn't trip.
Yeah, keep your feet, nephew. You got more yards.
Probably. I think it might have been got him around the ankles. But, boy, if he could have got to here. That's Aaron Jones. And we saw Aaron Jones break some runs like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Last thing, wanted to talk about Jordan Love's footwork a little bit. So people making a lot about this is the throw to Bo Melton where Bo Melton was wide open and he's going backwards. Well, in this case, you got a guy up in his face, right?
Yes.
That's acceptable. Right?
Well, I've seen quarterbacks don't even throw it, just take a sack. Mm-hmm. They're just supposed to take a sack. But I don't know if people realize this now. Jordan Love has a very strong arm.
Sure does.
And sometimes you could throw a ball with all torso, just throw it, and your feet all over the place. We've seen Favre do it. We've seen Aaron do it. 1 feet off the ground, they kind of jump and throw it. But it's accurate because they got a good throwing and must have a strong arm to try it.
Ideally, you want both feet on the ground.
Yeah.
You know, when you're throwing, but sometimes you can't. But
right.
then there it is. You know,
Yeah.
he's just got to do whatever he can to get rid of that ball, and sometimes that's what you have to do. And then there's other times. There was the throw. I don't have it on here, but that play to Melton that he missed.
Yes.
Both his feet were off the ground.
Yeah.
You know, and they're going to go back, and Tom Clements is going to tell them, look, if you hit that easy, if both your feet are on the ground. So it's interesting to watch the development of a young quarterback, a guy who's got great arm talent, but you're also trying to make him fundamentally sound.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got fundamentals is the reason why you're going to be a great quarterback.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Hopefully that was long. Hopefully you enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
Yep. Yeah. Anyone you want to thank before we head out?
Leap Spirits. Go to leapspirits.com. Find out where you can get the best vodka in the business, I'm told. Because all the people I give it to free, they say they like it. So it's leapspirits.com. Leap vodka, of course, after 30 years of the Leap. And this year actually is a leap year. February 29th is LeRoy Butler's day for Leap. So go and celebrate like you scored with some Leap vodka.
All right. And we'll see you next week after the Bears game.
Bye.